Speaking of charging on, this next young artist, oh, that's right, I've got a visual cue for this one. All right, let me see. Well, let me just get myself ready before I go ahead charging on. Well, it's a surprise. So, this young artist who's coming up next, Giulia Dell'Erba. Oh, I love to say that. Giulia Dell'Erba. Oh, it rolls off my tongue. I love it. Giulia Dell'Erba. Yes, Giulia Dell'Erba is coming up. Now, she wrote this piece, and for a while, it had no title. But then she finally found one that seemed to work. It is called Butterfly. Giulia Dell'Erba, everybody.
When I have a daughter of my own, I'll teach her first that this world has been spit on. Born under only ambient light, the sun's eyes will frame its fingers around her face, and I will speak words in Israeli tongues as she closes her eyes. Hush now. I'll tell her, baby girl, mama don't own you, and daddy may or may not be here, but you'll grow. Like a seed, you'll grow. Like me, you'll grow, baby. You'll grow. And mama ain't nothing special. Mama's just like the rest of them big people, and you don't let them tell you what to do. It is necessary that she knows to always question authority. And on baby's first birthday, we'll walk in Peru up the Andes with her binded to my chest in a sash of silk. Beaded at its edges, it'll play jingle sounds like songs. While the Indian condors roost in the cliffs, we'll rest. And I'll have my journal and pen like I always do, and we'll breathe together. Together, we'll breathe, and I'll teach her that good people don't exist, and bad people neither. Evil only exists in magic lamps if you rub them the wrong way, because Superman beat Lois Lane, and the Joker was a world-class poet. But there's no such thing as black and white, only shades of gray in between. She'll know that equality does not only stand as a testament to humankind, but with all living entities, and she'll respect nature like it was her neighbor, and she'll be kind to even the smallest of spiders like they were her friends. So the first time she asks me where she's from, I'll tell her she's a citizen of the world, and when she asks me what race she is, I'll tell her she's of the human race. I'll tell her, baby girl, you may love whomever you wish, because mama was told otherwise. I'll make sure she knows she's safe to find comfort in a man's hands or in a woman's breasts. My baby won't be no statistic number. She won't be no 3 or 4 GPA, no 60% dependency on antidepressants. And when she's afraid of the dark, I'll cut a moon-shaped hole in the ceiling just big enough for the light to frame her frail white cheeks. She'll close one eye, lift her hand above her face, and play peekaboo with the stars. And the day she learns to ride a bicycle, falls and scrapes her elbows, it'll sting, and she'll cry as I wipe the chalk-marked pavement off her blood-sticky skin. She'll know what I know of pain, that it stings for the moment, and that moment may seem like an eternity, but with a cup of warm milk and mama's kisses, it'll be all better. Baby won't waste no time in this world. She'll be searching for breadcrumbs on a trail to nowhere, because that's how my baby's gonna live. Because this world is mean, this world is angry, and it'll feel no remorse in sucker punching you right in the chest. But she'll feel no pain in getting right back up again. But if she spends her time looking for happiness, baby ain't gonna get nowhere. I'll tell her that the sky does have limits, but if she stays here, she might never leave. Baby will hold more weight in her hands and in her heart. She'll know that her hands may be too small to move mountains, but they'll always be big enough to build brick walls, to fight against all those people who tell her she ain't good enough, she ain't smart enough. And on her 20th birthday, we'll walk hand in hand through the mesas of Utah, our bodies the weight of the world under the copper sky, catching sapphire flies and jars of fasted custard. Our bodies held down by our toes, we await the stars, the moonlit beams. And as the sun falls asleep behind the mesa, she'll ask Mama why summer can't be contained in a jar too. And I'll tell her of that one butterfly, bright enough to last past autumn, and how it could. Thank you.
This butterfly is for Giulia. And now you can play with it too.